Those eyes. That's all she never says, those eyes.
Suddenly, something vaulted high over the railings. Seeing the unnaturally glowing eyes, the man turned and
every night there'd be flying saucers going over. I was scared to death. Because, I mean, you know, we had no idea what they were going to do or what their intentions was. We figured they were from outer space or something.
Now improvised search parties are combing Dry Ridge Mountain, attempting to find it. Just what it is, no one is sure.
A lot of people all over the world have seen these things and been bewildered.
Demonic figure. He leaps out of the darkness, breathes blue and white balls of fire in the face of his victims. He has blazing red eyes and he has not fingers but iron claws. This creature scared me so much that I've effectively spent the last 30 years of my life researching the subject in an attempt to inoculate.
Various college professors tried to say that it was a stork or something dumb like that. And some people said it was a giant owl. Well, I've seen large owls, but I've never seen an owl that as big as a man.
More and more sightings were reported throughout the United Kingdom. This was the arrival of Supreme Leader Jack. Jack's extraordinary jumps led to the dawn's spring.
You look at the Silver Bridge crashing, and people talk about the Mothman as being this banshee before the bridge collapses, telling people that they should be aware. If you look at some of these winged wonders, these creatures, like Mothman, like the Cornwall Owlman, like the Thunderbirds, there's this interwoven kind of tradition that they're banshees, that they really are the prophets of doom.
They wanted to forget it and get on with their lives and pretend it didn't happen. People were screaming, you could hear them hollering for help. First the flying saucers, then the Mothman, and get the bridge down. I mean, it was scary.
Raping his vocal and then destroying the message, trying to deport us. If they can't destroy and arrest us, government front religious, but their heart is empty. Like a televangelist preaching out of his Bentley, calling abortion murder in a medical building, but don't give a fuck about bombing Iraqi children.
We had landed in Roswell. I announced to people when I landed that I'd come in peace.
Don't give a fuck.
But let me tell you, there are more 9- and 10-year-old boys around the country when I meet them. They ask me,
don't give a fuck.
Have you been to Roswell? And is it true what they say?
Don't give a fuck.
And I tell them, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. So.
Children, don't give a fuck.
It's the CIA.
Don't give a fuck about.
They put it in the fucking paper.
We have information as to what occurred in the theater based on the roughly 200 interviews that we have made, and we have ballistic evidence inside that suggests how the shooting went down, but we have so much investigation to do, and that's the kind of evidence for a prosecution, not for a discussion at this time. We're not prepared to discuss any theories about how he got in there with the weapons, but we will tell you that his car was parked right outside the back door. Are there cameras in those theaters? We know there are a lot of rounds fired very rapidly. We know we were there within about a minute and a half to 2 minutes from when we were called. Now, in an event like that, you know, we can surmise how much time it takes for someone in that traumatic event to call 911 and get through dispatch to us. That will all be looked into. I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much.
So we have court records, we have letters written to the Times, the Lord Mayor of London examining the case as well. So it's certainly true that there was a tremendous amount of terror and fear.
Despite his devilish deeds, Victorian story papers gradually transformed him into a folk hero, a wronged aristocrat defending the vulnerable, the forerunner, a wronged aristocrat defending the vulnerable, the forerunner of Batman. And even in the 1970s, he was seen apparently running through the attics of terraced houses in Sheffield. Angel or devil, Jack refuses to die.
Rebels run America like birth of a nation. Affirmative action ain't reverse discrimination. That shit is a pathetic excuse for reparations. Blow up the projects. It's you. Bush knocked down the towers. It's you, motherfucker. Bin Laden. Bin Laden, blow up the project. Blow up the project. It was you. It was you, Bush. It was you, Bush. It was you, Bush. It was you, motherfucker. They say the terrorism, Quran. Say the terrorism, Quran. It was you, motherfucker. They say the terrorism, the terrorism revolves around it. That's stupid. I show you why it's totally wrong. We know all about your CIA money. Your CIA, Bin Laden. CIA, money, Bin Laden. You fake motherfucker.
It's the CIA.
Someone didn't want these stories to be told and threatened those who spoke. Who were these men in black? And why did they want to cover up the truth?
Why wouldn't someone want you to talk about the Mothman? That's a good question. I really don't know. This whole business about men in black and silencing witnesses, you know, you have theorists who it's the CIA.
They don't tell us anything. The only time the government's ever made us UFO was in 1947, Roswell, Mexico. Have you heard of that, right? Yeah. The great famous case. They printed it in the paper. The military printed it in the paper. We have recovered a crashed UFO and alien bodies. They put it in the fucking paper. The next day they had a press conference. Oh, we made a mistake. It was just a balloon. Well, what about the aliens? Those are Mexicans. Apparently, they were in a balloon, they were drinking, some shenanigans took place. We guess they mistook the balloon for a piñata. That's a part of their culture. That's a simple misunderstanding. By the way, we just invented computers with very little research. Everything's fine. We love you. If we find out anything else, we'll tell you.